The basics of financial knowledge. Here's a question. Who do you think will be more successful in the future? John was given $1 million in his bank account, but doesn't know the basics of finance knowledge, while Stephen, who earned $10,000 himself, knows the basics of finance knowledge. He will probably think that it's John because he has more money, so he will be much more successful in the future. Let's take for example this story. Lottery winners Lara and Robert Griffiths won £1.8 million or $3.5 million in the lottery. They have spent the next years of their lives buying luxurious things and doing bad investments. 8 years later, they revealed that they were already poor again. It resulted in their 14-year marriage ending. According to an interview by the Sun newspaper, Lara is living through her mother's financial support while Robert has $10 left in his bank account. Even if a person has so much money but doesn't even know the basics of financial knowledge, they can go broke in a glimpse of an eye. So, in this video, we will share with you the basics of financial knowledge. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to Money and Mind, a fun and friendly channel that will bring you high-quality financial advice towards happiness and success. Now, let's hop right in. Money in or earnings. Money in or earnings is also known as income. It is the amount of money that you get for doing a job or business. For most, they get their income through having a job. In having a job, it is important that you do what you really want to do. When you do what you love and are great at, you will be able to work more efficiently. Another is that you should know that in working, you are making value for yourself. In resumes or interviews, they ask you about your experiences in working. More work experiences means more work opportunities and more income. Do not be discouraged if you are starting to work at a low salary or your business is not being successful yet. Instead, work harder and smarter while setting your goals. Money out or spending. Doesn't it just feel so good to keep spending your money without any worries? Spending here and there until you were able to buy all the things you want? If you are wealthy, you don't have anything to worry about. If you are the opposite, you need to start worrying. If there is money coming in, of course there is money coming out. Spending is where you pay a specific amount of money in order to acquire a good or service. A good spender knows where his money goes. That is where budgeting comes in. Budgeting is a great way to track down and list what expenses you need to pay. It allows you to know how much money you need to spend and how much money you are left with. A great way to budget is by following the 50-30-20 rule. 50% on basic expenses, 30% on wants, and 20% on savings. Budgeting will help you overcome overspending and experiencing a life where you are just surviving to the next monthly paycheck. Isn't it exhausting to live on a paycheck-to-paycheck basis? Saving is the baby step. What everyone should practice is saving. You must not forget this important step. It is like the baby step to financial success. One of the best habits you should be doing is saving money. It doesn't matter if it's a small or large amount. A way to save is to create a system. When you receive your monthly salary, set a system or reminder to automatically send an amount to your savings account. In this way, you wouldn't be able to spend it, even before you see it in your paycheck account. Another is setting your mindset that savings is not optional, but it is an asset. Saving money will help you to acquire assets like cars or properties. It is important to know that you should explore other earning opportunities and options. Trading is the future. Speaking of exploring your earning opportunities and options, you might want to take a look at trading. A way of trading is by acquiring stocks. So, what do stocks mean? It is exchanging your money in return for a stake or ownership of the company. You will buy stocks or shares of the company, hoping it would appreciate in the near future. Stock trading is more suitable and profitable for long-term trade. No need to worry if you have small capital for stock trading. Good types of stocks are index funds, ETFs, and mutual fund, since they hold for many companies. So, you might be curious, what is the difference between index funds and mutual funds? Index funds are a type of stock wherein you have one stock or portfolio which includes shares from different companies. It is like having 8 different colored crayons in a box. While mutual funds are a type of stock wherein you have one stock or portfolio which includes companies who share a common. In this type of stock, it is like having 8 same colored crayons in a box. Similarities can be performance or the products offered by the company. The yearly money multiplier. The yearly money multiplier is called interest. Interest will help you grow your money as time passes by. There are 2 types of interest. The first one is simple interest, while the second is compound interest. And I assure you, compound interest is the best one. Let me tell you why. For example, you put in $1,000 in an investment that assures you 3% interest yearly. So, in simple interest, you will get an additional $30 yearly, thus making it $1,030 in the first year, $1,060 in the second year, and $1,090 in the third year. But it is completely different when it comes to compound interest. It applies an interest from the original capital plus the interest gained from the past year. So, in the first year, you will have $1,030. In the second year, you will get $1,060.9, and in the third year, $1,092. If you invest much larger, like adding capital each year and starting early, you will earn much more interest than you expected. Growing your money is important since yearly, prices go up, and that is what you call inflation. Owing money will pull you down. It feels like it's impossible to not have any debt, right? Everybody has debt, so what is so bad about it? You need to identify if you have good debt or bad debt. You see, having a good debt is that debt will make you have a valuable asset or make you money. An example is having a housing loan. It is an asset that appreciates in value and can bring you more money by making it a rental house. That money you earn can be used to pay for your monthly mortgage. Bad debt is using that money to buy something that depreciates in value and will cost you more money in the future. An example is a car loan. Cars depreciate in value over time and will cost you more money in the future because of maintenance fees and gas. Having a bad debt can affect your spending habits as most of your money goes to something that doesn't benefit you at all in the near future. It is important that you limit owing money and make correct decisions so that you can avoid higher interest rates because of not paying on time. Don't be ashamed if you do not know much about financial knowledge. At least for now, you have learned about the basics. And there you have it! The basics of financial knowledge. What can you say about this video? Comment your thoughts down below, give us a thumbs up, and subscribe to Money in Mind if you haven't yet. Stay tuned as we've got more content on financial advice coming very soon. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.